I was a fisherman, and we had boats. So I mean, like, I spent my life on the water. And
Scotty, I have a weird thing to like ask you. Do you ever have those mussels there? They're called like zebra mussels.
Yeah.
Like, are they that bad?
Oh yeah, the whole bottom of the lake. Well, yeah, they are. They are that bad. They're a serious problem.
You always hear them on the news. It's like they're not here yet. So
I'll tell you about them.
Yeah.
So they were really worried about these things, right? Because they're an invasive species, and the Lake Erie is ramsacked with invasive species. So these zebra mussels came in. So there was a big panic, right? But I mean, they were like, oh, they're gonna clog up everything. But I mean, like, the whole bottom of the lake is like a fucking paved highway. I mean, and so there was a shipwreck. It's full. I mean, so they're attached to the bottoms of the boats. Right. They're up on fucking the rocks. They're over there. I mean, they're stuck everywhere. Yeah. You walk on the beach and it's all crushed up once.
Oh, really?
So what these things do is they're a filtration system, right? So what they've done is they've made Lake Erie more clear than it ever has been.
Oh.
Because they filter the water. Yeah. But what the con to that is the fact that the more clear the water, the farther the sunlight penetrates into the water. So that creates more algae. So now we have algae blooms that we've never had before, and seaweed and like fucking weed patches that you can run into and shit and fucking stall your boat and shit.
Oh, isn't that bad?
Well, it's not quite that bad, but we'll get to that. Yeah. And then you have the nitrates that the farmers leach into the water system. So I mean, they have all these phosphates and stuff like that. So you're getting all these weird algae blooms, and it's a bad fucking deal. But I mean, Lake Erie is my home, and I drink the fucking water.
I'm with you, actually.
Oh yeah, I would take a shot.
Lake Erie, is that the second biggest lake? Or?
It's the smallest of the Great Lakes. It's the shallowest.
Shallowest.
Yeah.
Shallow as what?
It's the shallowest. Like, I mean, like, the average depth is like 35 feet.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Like, I mean, like, in the deepest parts.
So if someone gets drunk on the boat and they falls off, they're going to find them.
They wash up on the shore sooner or later. Yeah. Oh yeah, you wash up every. My dad was a fisherman, so I mean, like, they'd find dead bodies here and there.
Oh, really?
But I mean, like, he told me, like, so you sink when you die.
Yeah.
So like 2 weeks later, like, your body starts decomposing, so you blow up.
Yeah.
And so you'd float up to the top for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Then you fucking blow a hole, and you sink down to the bottom, and and then
that's crazy. That would suck to be that person to fly all the way up and then fly all the way back down.
Fuck.
Again. You went a long ways for the
I mean, I'll tell you a story.
Yeah.
When I was the girl that I worked for her father when I got into the trades, and he owned a store that was attached to our mechanical business, a computer store. He had this Portuguese kid that worked in there. He was the guy who was his manager, but his dad got fucking sucked off the back of the boat, and his brother was working on the same boat. Yeah, so he's gone. His brother jumps in the bucket into the water after this guy, right? Yeah. And I mean, they can't find the fucking body, and they can't get the life insurance because they don't have no body, right?
You know what? I actually heard once, like, someone gets sucked in the ocean, whatever. It actually takes 4 years to claim that they're missing and they're dead. Actually. Yeah. So you imagine that 4 years before you. You
want to spend the check. You already got the funeral's not even on. You got the fucking check spent. I mean, like, this is.
It's a tough time for the fam.
Yeah, they want to spend the fucking money, right?
I
mean, and
it
goes on, and they're like, oh, okay,
really? Do you need a fucking body? Like, when my dad dies, he's getting fucking thrown in the lake. I mean, like, everybody wants to get out of the lake. I gotta throw my dad in the fucking lake. When my dad dies, I gotta take that motherfucker's ashes and I gotta put him in the lake.
That's just kind of where you're from. So, Scott, where you're from, you just shoot him right back.
If you were to die, will you either be cremated or actually buried?
Oh, I'm going to be buried face down so you guys can all kiss my fucking ass.
Scotty drew out.
Yeah. Bang.
Yeah. I love that.
You like to be buried.
I mean, I was just telling the other guys I want to check out when I'm about 55.
55.
Yeah.
Really?
I got about 14 more years to go.
Scotty, I think 65 is the number now.
No.
Scotty, it's gonna get way
104.
It's gonna get
fuck no way, man.
I'll see that
here in the next 5 or 6 years, Scotty. In the next 5 or 6 years, gonna get way too technical. If you go that path, it's gonna bounce.
I want to die on top. I want to die on top. Okay. I want to die on top. I want to die still good looking, right? I want to. I don't.
How far is that? I want to. It's 55 from now.
Oh fuck!
How many years?
14 years.
14 years.
Yeah. So we're gonna.
I think you can still go another 24.
I mean, fuck! I get sick and tired of paying taxes and fucking. Oh, it's bullshit.
regular
I'm gonna go hang gliding with a Dorito.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna go skydiving with an AMP bag.
Yeah. Just talk to Aaron. He was on here on the podcast. He knows his people. He knows
So, Scotty, you're dead. You're on the ground. Then what?
Fuck, man.
This is one of the worst topics to talk about.
No, you know what?
Still gonna go.
I'm not too worried about that. I mean, I think I'm gonna start another part of another existence.
So what? Are you like
I'm
one
spiritual.
of those people that think gonna come back with an eagle or something?
Fuck, man.
Are you one of those people?
Oh man, no. I just think that I'm gonna go somewhere where I get to see all my loved ones, man. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
I mean, we can have all this religion and bullshit, but I mean, it's what you believe, and I think that's the basis. It gives you a little bit. I mean, I was never a spiritual guy, man.
Yeah.
I was never a spiritual guy until my kid was born, and then I noticed that was a gift.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was a true gift, and somebody created that baby for me. I mean, so
I know it's a huge thing.
You were in the room.
it's okay.
How was it? First seeing your son?
No, you know what? I wasn't in the room. I'll tell you my story. This is my story, right?
Sky Johnny coming in late.
So I'm out of town.
Than ever.
I'm gonna tell you guys. You guys are gonna die at this story. So
He made it though.
no, I didn't. Let me tell my story. Okay. So I'm working out of town, and I says to my girlfriend, I says, "Oh fuck, you're gonna have the kid when I leave." And I told my boss, I was like, "Listen, I'm 2 hours away from the hospital." And of course, she got induced, and so I packed some beers. I had beers in my
pops on the way.
No, I knew they were my emergency cool down pops, right? My priming pops, right? So I said, okay, she's getting induced, so I was like, fuck, all right. So he had to drive me back an hour, and I had a buddy pick me up an hour, and so I mean they met. I rendezvoused with my buddies at my condo, and. We partied, right? We partied pretty hard, and I was like, "Oh shit, man!"
Celebration.
I was like, "Oh shit, man! I gotta go. I gotta keep you born, right?" And I was like, "Oh fuck!" So my girlfriend, she's telling me, "Oh, you better not come here drunk. I mean, the nurses are gonna put you in like blah blah blah." So I show up, and I go upstairs. And I walk in, and she's sitting on this fucking ball, it's like an exercise ball.
Yeah.
And
was this in the hospital?
This is in the hospital in the room.
Okay.
Yeah, she's sitting on this ball. I was like, "Oh, so what's going on?" You're gonna and the nurse, she's like, "Oh, she's gonna have this baby before my shift ends at 7:00. Like, so from now until 7:00 in the morning, your kid's gonna be born." I was like, "All right, I'll be back." So I laughed.
What'd you say, Scotty? Get your.
Oh no!
back.
She had no. She knew I was gonna do my own thing. She already had. She didn't even sign me up for the fucking coach or nothing, man.
Right,
she had her girlfriend there, and I didn't like the girl. So I'm fucking out of here, right?
Yeah.
Go back to my place, partying. We got partying.
Just came to check in, really.
I did pop in.
Everything okay?
I was like, "Oh shit, man! I gotta go! I gotta keep you more! And then a half hour would go by, and an hour, and I'd be like, "Oh shit, man! I gotta go! I gotta keep you more!"
Come back, everyone's like, "Scotty's back!"
I get there. I finally get there. I go up there, and I walk into the room, and the baby's laying on my girlfriend's chest.
A boy or girl?
Little girl.
Really?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And so, what my buddy was telling me before I got there, he's like, "Dude, when the baby is born, you gotta smell the baby." I'm like, "Oh shit!" He's like, "Yeah,
Give
man."
it a sniff, eh?
Yeah, like
a waft.
he's
a
like,
waft? Wafting?
he's like, it has this smell that you'll never forget. So I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that." So I get there and I'm sniffing the baby, and and my girlfriend, she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, I'm smelling the baby. So I grab the baby and I take it over to the little table. I undress her.
Inspecting.
I counted digits.
So, Scott, I have a question. Did you know that it was a girl before it was being born?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we as people, we sit there and we say, I wish I had a boy or a boy. I mean, at that point, when you look at that baby, you never trade it for nothing.
Yeah.
It's yours.
Yeah.
And you're going to love that baby no matter what.
Exactly, yeah.
And unfortunately, Jen, she's fucking robbed me of my fucking chance to be a dad. She stopped obeying my visits, and it fucking put me in the. I broke down. I couldn't handle it. I mean, I spent I waited a long time to be a dad, and this fucking girl has robbed me of my chance. Went to family court, and I have to live up to my expectations from the courts, but she gets to do whatever the fuck she wants. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle leaving work to go pick her up and not getting her, man.
That's tough.
And I fucking
So you can still be there, but like when she's older, she does have the right, to do whatever she wants. So you can obviously see her. It's just a later time in life.
I mean,
beginner years.
I wanted to be there for when she walked.
Yeah.
I wasn't there when she talked. I missed all that stuff, and I mean,
you can still be there, right? When you say 55, come on, what are you talking about? You gotta see your little girl. You gotta be at grad. You gotta be there for grad. You gotta wait, bro. You gotta wait. Man,
it is
65 is the number. I'm saying 65 is the number. Then you can tell the world. You can tell Miami Mike to kiss your ass.
Hey man,
shouts out to that guy for the dinner tonight.
Oh man, you know what? I'm really impressed. Like I love to cook. I mean that's my in.
What's your favorite meal to cook?
What do I like to cook?
Yeah.
Perch.
Perch.
It's fish.
Yeah, I know.
And I'll have some flown in.
Yeah. You know what's really good? Pickerel.
Pickerel is the second best.
Yeah. Oh.
So eastern of you.
Central.
Fish.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Ontario's
because that's what my father fished for. My grandfather fished for it. Everybody fished for it. It was what created our town. And I mean, and then my friend, so I had free fish, and fish is very expensive. It's $20 a fucking pound. Oh. I mean, people only get to eat it once in a while, and I get to eat as much as I can fucking handle. Yeah. I got a fucking freezer full. So when my friends would come over to my house, they would expect and I love having my friends over and cooking for them. Oh, I love cooking, and I mean they would only expect fish.
What's your favorite meal to cook with the fish? You like fish chips?
Well, yeah. Well, you want to. The thing is about cooking. I mean, you want to make it easy for everybody and fun.
Yeah.
So I mean, in all reality, the best thing to do is to have finger foods. I mean, I like having all the fish and then a bunch of different dips.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It makes it fun. Everybody's digging in. You know what I mean? Sticky rice and J.O. and I mean it's a win-win, man.
Yeah.
And when I guarantee you this is one of my best dating tips is like if you want in, if you can get her over and you can cook her supper, you're gonna
especially during now. Hey, COVID, you have no choice.
100%.
I've never had a girl make it to dessert without jumping across the
You're
table.
not even in the league if you can't cook. Are you kidding?
What's your favorite fish ever?
It's perch.
No, even the sea too.
I mean, I didn't get the chance to eat too much sea fish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's lots I'd like to try.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's all. I would eat a fucking horse if I had to, man. I put a little sriracha sauce on that motherfucker. I mean, man. Yeah.
Horse would be weird to eat, I think.
You know what? It's
I wouldn't be able to do it.
You wouldn't fucking know the difference. Actually, I'm gonna get a big chunk of horse and I'm gonna feed it to you.
I've never seen horse for sale anywhere else. Never.
It's big in other countries, in Europe. Yeah, they eat horse.
In China, dog is fucking the thing.
You know what? You know what they say in China is that they only eat the fucking stupid ones.
Oh,
yeah, they only eat the stupid dogs.
I somehow don't buy that.
My dad's from Oshawa.
Ontario. Yeah.
Big shout out to the 6. I guess 40 minutes away, but
Oshawa is like fucking in central.
Never went back.
Yeah.
Went back a couple times.
Yeah.
He got out. He got out right away. He was like, "I'm not working at the motors. I'm done."
But I mean, you got on. Well, the Oshawa, there was the fucking Ford plant there. Oh yeah. They did the Ford Crown Vics.
Yeah.
Crown Vic plant was there.
And then my dad was like, "This ain't for me. I'm going West Coast, baby."
But I mean,
and I was like,
those car companies, like those plants, they built Canada, man. I mean, a lot of families they grew up were. I mean, and that was their guys in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was their secure job. But I mean, the next step from
faded very quick.
Because I live close to Windsor, so I mean, like, if you're a working class man, and your goal was to be in working for those motherfuckers, punching the clock.
Oh yeah.
But the next step, which was a little bit more lucrative, was being a fisherman. Yeah. You made more money. It was more lucrative. Like my dad in the 80s would be making $90,000 a year.
So he caught fish during nets,
yeah, they gild netted them. Yeah,
yeah. 80s.
Yeah, I mean, they get paid on how much fish they bring in, right?
Per pound, then, hey?
Per pound, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
And perch was the thing to catch back then.
Perch is the big one.
Yeah.
And then pickerel.
would they send it like amongst the country or like to the States too?
Pardon me?
Like, would they send the fish to the States?
Well, when after it comes off the boat, it goes to a processing plant.
Oh yeah.
And where it goes from there,